everyone, welcome to the day 4 of this Leetcode series where I'm solving the SQL-50 questions. The speed is going bit slow, but I'm hoping that I'll solve it soon and complete this series. Then I want to again start back with the StrataScratch. And those who are joining this series, like for this Leetcode, uh, welcome again. And if you are someone who had already completed this series, feel free to share your suggestions on the things like whether I am using a right approach, because I'm trying to solve it from the scratch and like trying to solve easy and medium level questions for now. And there are a lot of people who join and help in a lot of questions problem solving, and they just suggest some code which turned out to be the best one. So if you are someone uh, who is uh, who has joined for SQL Leetcode, please follow along. Okay, so let's start. Okay, I'll start with the questions today and I'll reset the timer. Let me reset the timer. There should be some shortcut. And today I will solve question for 120 minutes again, including 5 minutes of break, not more than that, and 2 hours like continuous sitting on this SQL questions. Okay, since timer started, we'll start. And the question I have solved, let me once go back to the 28 questions solved, and here I can see the list altogether. Nice. And there was one question which is pending. Yeah, this question is still pending. Shall I give it a try? Let me check it out once. Okay, so I'll remove everything whatever I have done earlier. I don't even, better not to look at that code. Let's read the question first. Okay, I'll stopwatch is already there. We set the stopwatch. Start. Write a solution to report the fractions of player that logged in again on the same day after the day they first logged in. Okay, after the day they first logged in, rounded to 2 decimal. In other words, you need to determine the number of players who logged in on the day immediately following their initial login and divide it by number of total players. Okay, let's first try to get a way. The table name is activity. What I want is where player, I am trying the group by way, so I'll try to look for the player ID and the consecutive day by checking the event date plus 1. If it exists there, that's well and good. If it doesn't exist, then Then I have to, yesterday what I was trying to do is I was using in operator and it wasn't working well. So I had figured it out. The reason for it is because I was like making it a key value. Select player and event date. So I need to get all the players where the player ID exists and the event date plus one. What does it mean? Like how it will work? T is I am looking for the player and that event date if the consecutive date exists, like um, like there should be that event date as well as that player ID. Something like try to display. Leaving the case statements for now. So there is a player. Let's see the table name first. So for player 1, okay, should be for player 1 as well, not only 6. Okay, player 1 is correct. Then 2 is not there. Then 3. For 3, the next day is not there. Okay, so I am trying to get all the player where the event date is also equal to date plus 1. I have actually, basically I remember this logic from some solution which I have seen some time back. So this is just not 100% my solution, but then yeah. Okay, sorry for that, guys. Okay, write a solution to report the fraction of players that played. So this list will give us the players, player ID only, and I need to write a solution to report the fraction of players that logged in the same day, um, divided by number of total players. So total number of players. Maybe like I'll try to use it more of a join. No, join should won't work here. Give me a minute. And okay, so maybe I can just get that player ID from here. I'll try to use the city. If it is not required, then I won't use it for later purpose. With player, unique player basically. Like so, I'll just write, give it a name, unique as like join. I need to join this where and then by group by do I need group by player IDs. Okay, it won't be able to group by because we are clauses. So let's see if it's a player ID and event ID is the primary key, so which means like we should better to take the distinct player ID from activity. Now I need to join, yeah, definitely, like join UNK using player ID, and this will give us a count distinct player. Now I need to specify the player ID where it's coming from. So activity should, I'll just name it as T1 and then another one as T2, and so like distinct count of player IDs from T1 divided by the, I'm not sure, like if I think this should be the only solution. If not, let's see. I'm dividing it, count activity, joining. Okay, so I need to multiply. I remember I solved this question somehow, but then I got some error, I remember. Write a solution to report the fraction of player. This is weird. Or maybe like, I don't need a bracket here. I hope this should be because of column. Okay, still an issue. So does it mean like, okay, I got the issue. So it should be a left join. Hoping for now. That's the issue. Uh, because like I'm doing the join, right? That's why. Oh, I think I directly submitted it. Let me check once what is happening there. Count this thing. What I need is it should give one count, and for T1 it should give some other count. Submit it again. It's giving the correct count. Count is correct, then uh, let me look for it, like should display it as a decimal. Let me try decimal. I don't know what's wrong with this PostgreSQL. Don't like it. Okay. Okay, this one is so it should be like actually T2 and then sorry, not T1 and then T2. Okay, now how it's working? Maybe I converted it into decimal. Now they need to round it, so just round it to 2. Will it be too much of function? Still, I think I need to do it outside. Around and then outside. It's still. Yeah, day 4 of solving. Did it? Day 3, day 4. Yeah, uh, I I won't get the time to do it. That's the problem. Like when I said time, it means like just um yeah, something came up, so I had to. I could, and then I thought, okay, I'll just go with a slow pace. When I'm trying to rush, it's like more questions were getting wrong, so I thought, okay, rather just yeah. It's also I'm not taking help from GPT, so okay, I remember now. What was the issue? So over here there was the issue. Should I delete it? Exactly, I don't know what's wrong with because it's a huge table. There's something wrong with this question. Yeah, sort of helping. I can say that as well. Doesn't go to the next test case if it doesn't solve the first one. So I don't understand what the problem here is. Too many data points. This may correct results. Take player IDs from active. Uh, this thing, this thing plays from T2, which is like unique table here. This combination maybe is not working for. Does it consist of, let's see, write a solution to report the fraction of player that logged in again on the day after the. In other words, you need to determine the number of players who logged in on their initial and divided by the number of total players. Total player. Not sure if games has to do something with it. Only player with idea logged in after the first day he logged in. So answers. They will show the activity of some games. Each row is a record of player who logged in and logged. Number of possibly is 0. And before uh, logging out on some day using some device. So is it device have to do something? I think it should be same device. They need to log in into the same device, I guess. Let's assume, since like it's mentioned in the table question, that that they might someday using some log out before logging out on some day using some device. Oh, some device. It should be same device. Like same. Let's assume first that they should first log out and log in the same device. So I'm just using device ID as well as a unique, like in the unique combination. When I say unique combination, I'm using this in operator here to verify what is the combination. I'm not checking how's it going on my. I don't know like what's wrong with your SQL. What they want from you for SQL. Okay, now it's more worst. It should have been 0 point, not okay. And I think I need to log in with the sorry, I need to join with the same login device and event date. I think I'm not doing the join correct, or maybe I'll leave the join here. I'll make it another table, distinct table, and then divide it rather than using a join. I'm not feeling like it's a good approach for now. Maybe there will be another solution for this, and name it as a T1 table. So distinct count, distinct player ID, but I again need to divide it. Sorry, I have to join. But I don't remember 9 a.m. games. Were you look? Were you working on Code Forces or something? Or I forgot. Yeah, definitely. Or maybe Google and Meta has uh, made some deal on data sharing. Who knows what's going in background? Maybe they are sharing our data. It's a player ID. So it's a distinct player ID. But that's what I was doing earlier as well. It's like same thing in the end. Let's make a difference. Maybe it's not taking null as average. Like doubtful. Like is it even considering null or taking the count or not? He will date if it should be combined on device and event date as well. Device and but it is we are already taking the distinct count. Left 21. Okay. I'm thinking if player ID is there, that is the only player ID which will be logged in. Any suggestions? Yeah, even eye tracking is a real thing. Like recently, I saw a lot of content on that instant everything are eye tracking. Like for the reels, the content where you see, where you like, yeah, eye tracking is also a thing. You can check it. Coming back to SQL. So, left join T1 on. Think there. Okay, I need to. All cases failed because of that numeric thing. Okay, now it's hold wrong. Joining one player ID. Put it in comments and see what results I'm getting. Oh, am I okay? I think I moved it. Should be one. When date event? Just hope it's not a okay one, which means like it's still reflecting. What's the issue with this one? Let me comment now this one. Check if this piece of code is working. Episode tracking. What happens in episode? And every time you move it takes screenshot. Oh, metadata, and then the way it tells information about it. Like it takes snapshot from our screen. Is that what you're saying? Like literally from our screen is what you're saying? That is too dangerous. If it's also like tracking from, I think yeah, that's I could be because like the minute we open another shopping app, it just quickly starts um, start to like give that advertisement within like seconds. Like doesn't even wait any longer and like starts suggesting. That's the reason. So if I switch from one shopping app to either Instagram or something, it just instantly starts to pop the results I saw. Through camera because promotion is yeah right. So through camera it takes screenshot. Is it like screen capturing or something? I think of it. Okay, so player ID 1 got null. It's doing the left and then it's giving the. So I need the distinct count there as well. I'm doubtful. Will it be joining on the device and the event date as well? Let me check the distinct count. Subtracting, I'll just first see what results I'm getting. Not just the camera, we have information as like audio, video, galleries, and everything just has a way to track things in machine learning. And it's okay. So since like you are like, do you know what exactly they use? Like as in, what exactly is happening? What algorithm is? What is the name of the algorithm? If you are aware. Okay. And like it is under category of deep learning or something. Episode tracking isn't normal yet. Few planning to. Okay. Episode tracking is the thing. Sure, sure. Definitely, I'll ask GPT for sure. I mean, like since you are in this channel, you know how helpful it is. I forgot. Moving on to the next question, and I'll come back to the next question later. The number of employees which report to each employee. Okay. The number of employees which report. Report to each employee. Looks like a self join. Let's see. Employee ID is the column within the cell list. The table contains information about the employees and the IDs of the manager they report to. Some employees do not report to anyone, which is null. For this problem, we consider a manager an employee who has at least one other employee reporting to them. Write a solution to report the IDs and the name of all managers. Write a solution to report the IDs and name of all managers. The number of employees who report directly to them. Number of employees who employee ID, name of the manager, how many people report to them, and their age group. So I'll be going with self join. Definitely select self join. What I need is, I'll give it as a name EMP join as MNG managers group by reports to having count greater than 1 for this list. Will it do a cross join? So we'll consider employee ID or using employee ID group by reports to ambiguous. Considering so it is asking for a column. So I need mng dot employee ID and I need the count. And then average of age. So it should be from employees table because I need to check the employees who are there, and name should be from manager tables. I like employee tables, sorry. Employee ID reports to employee ID and reports to, so instead of self chain it should be on basically emp dot and then manager. Need to join the employee ID and the reports to having a count. Employee ID. Data member. To focus more on skill focus. Okay. I guess someone has already mentioned about this lemur. How to pronounce it? I don't know. Telling people since when this feature. It's a problem solving site. Like it could more. Okay. Nice. I'll try it. But for now, two are sufficient and they are making me feel cry that I know so less about all this. After stream, I cry for 2 hours. Like that after knowing how much worse I am doing, and it is what it is. Using what is missed now? Manager, employee ID, group by clause to be used in the aggregate function must appear. Having report counts too, so having doing a self join. Do we even need a self join? Then just check what table is doing. So we are getting the new. Point of having it at all. What I want to do is this reports to 9. It is there. It is there. Okay. It reports to. Sort of correct. Dot ID and Why not your left join rather? Thinking it should be a left join, yeah. Let's run it. Count is 3 averages. ID and manager again. I'll use left join below that. Experimenting actually. Count is 3. Count is. Again, I have to join it separately, then check what is happening with the table. Like on this join, is it even generating the correct results or not? Doesn't look like a left join. Okay, reports 2, so it's null. Seems like one isn't here it's doing wrong. Joining on null as well. So reports 2 and then basically put the positive first. Reports null, but then it's joining on null, and for others it's doing opposite. For 9 it should give the employee ID from EMP table, then manager is reports to. It's correct, but it's not how it's working. Table and then reports to should join with employee ID. It's 2 from EMP table. Should be other way around, I guess. That's what's happening here. But yet it's not. I don't know like how. I should actually, it's a very good idea. Should wrap it before even. March is close. I think if I do it regularly, maybe I should wrap it up. Actually, I'm also thinking to post videos on Python, but it won't be a stream, so that's another thing. Why it's considering null as well. So what I'm doing is I have reports to. It's grouping by reports to. and manager name and ID, which is required. Yeah, and taking nulls as well. Why it's taking null? The name is also null. I wish there could be two tabs. I can run it like in a separate, or at least a sample. Sila submitted code submission. From okay, manager ID have employee ID. So okay, employee ID and the name. Based on that, it should group by. Yeah, it's correct. Then what? It's capturing null as well. Or we just dot. Reports to null, and for null, there's no null. Then why on null it's working? Reports to and then employee ID. So from here I took the reports to, took the employee ID. Let's join. Like here I don't need if I use the left join it will mess up. So group by manager employee ID and manager name. It's like having shouldn't be a null. Should be a null. So this is the first time I'm seeing a case where like join is not removing the nulls but rather including it there. Because I'm using nulls as a join as well. Okay, let's give it a try again, and this time I'll where the employee ID is not null basically from manager table. Not null. Check other cases as well. The SQL logo. Let me check how they will do. Yeah, I can write the question. I don't need to check the inspect element and all, but maybe it will be fun someday. Right now, SQL is enough pain. Okay, and I don't need to display the average, is it? And the average of the report is rounded to nearest integer. Okay. Round and the name will be average age. Second is reports count, name and then employee ID. These are fine. Greater than and equal to. So at least one should report. At least one. Do I need to also sort it? Result the table order by employee ID. Submitted. Let's see other solution. They are doing group by, order by, joins, reports to. For them first is pretty same things. Let's see any other solution. Left. No, nope, not this question. Gee, I was checking some solutions. They're using the join, the inner join, employee ID, and then reports to. Which might have avoided a case where it's null or something. Let me copy this code and try it out once. I was using this join here and it was throwing some error. Manager employees. I don't need. I'll just comment out the where clause. It's working. So employee ID inner join with it only 9. Inner join. Twice. Okay, inner join would have also worked. On to the next question. Okay, already 1 hour over. Let's solve this question, then I'll take a 10 minutes break. Question solved. 29. And next question is it easy level? Okay. Previous one was also easy level. Able to do it. Forgot I have put 120. Okay, so looks like employee table, and then we have employee department's primary key is the ID of employee, department is ID of department. Okay, primary flag as enum category of types. If flag is white, the department is the primary department of the employee. If this is not to primary employee can belong to multiple departments. When the employee joins other department, they need to decide which is primary. Note that when an employee belongs to only one department, their primary column is N. Write a solution to report all the employees with their primary department. Write a solution to report all the employees with their primary department. For employees who belong to one department, report their only department. Write a solution to report all the employees with their primary department. See, so the primary department. Yes, and for employees who belong to one department, report their only department. So like 3, it belongs to only one department. Maybe a case when, I don't know why first thing came to my mind is case when. Let's see, select star from employee. Group by employee IDs and count as employee ID and their count. Okay, actually I also need to partition or like group it based on the flag as well. So okay, if I do it on flag, then there will be like one case only. So let's say like 4 is there, so 2, 3 and 4 it belong to 3 departments where the primary is 3. So if I do, okay, then definitely a case when, let's see, for case when case when case when when like count, can we use count here? So, or a partition by, then partition by employee ID, join it, partition by employee ID, get the count, put a case when, no, put a case when count of department ID greater than 1, then can only check for primary flag, then get the primary flag. How? Then maybe like I'll just name it as something, then tag 1 maybe. Greater than 1. Okay. Else tag 2 and another case and on top of it would be a, I guess it would be wrong. Runtime error. Then tag 1, then tag 2. Okay, is a tag 1, tag 2 is okay, fine. If tag 1 we need to display the employee ID and the department ID. Equal to or maybe like a first filter out, no, but then is an in and primary flag is tag 1, tag 2. Okay, or maybe I'm making it. Why do you list? Or maybe you also countable or array document. Both of it makes me why the devil my clients. Actually, I get to know that how other people are like solving new generation. It's not like also documenting. I think not 100% documenting as well is what I'll say. It's like both of it being accountable, documenting as well as I don't see a lot. I do see a lot of people solving these questions and like building a better like um and that is also a good idea actually. But I don't share about my if it's a tag too, which is like right, case and count of the department. So maybe I'm just taking a wrong approach. For 1, 2 and 3 it's just n. 4's department is it only okay. Then department ID okay. Else department else primary one group by having start then department IT with syntax error maybe else 0 if it's greater than then I need to guess not getting the idea department ID 1 for employee ID let's get the count try another way employee greater than case and then ignoring the case when completely here where primary flag is yes so like all the cases this is like one case I'm creating with the primary flag is yes so everywhere where the department is greater than 1 it should and flag is yes and count of the department is greater than 1 having I'll first run this one it should give me at least which records 4 have 2 3 and 4 so it should give me 3 select employee ID from employee only. How much time? Hello. Me a solution to this group by employee ID primary I'm not getting the solution. The solution to put all the employees there. Okay, I think I just need a quick break. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Let me put that in timer. 10 minutes probably. And then I'll resume back with the 40 minutes again. Should be a break time actually. So I can add 2 timers is what I feel. Okay, I think I'll just manually add like 10 minutes of a break. Not sure like how to add now. I'll be back in 10 minutes. Okay, let's start back with the question. We are trying to get the employee IDs for department. Now I don't even need the employees. Why? Let me try to see. Do I need to do the? Then there's a advertisement. Oh, I need to display the department ID as well. Display the group I'm having and like where, so where clause it should be like primary is equal to n, so there shouldn't be any primary department. Group by employee ID and I think that's where it will cause an issue, how to display the department ID. when it's in that point we have uh, document ID. The two combination, maybe like if the combination is, or maybe like I should use exist, like employee ID and employee ID, and when we prime it's not making sense again. I'm not getting this but KSN, maybe apart from KSN they should be on the way. I'll just stream for next 30 minutes till tell. So good with the questions. It's when primary key it's in two, it's y, then exclude that primary key already. And like not exist. Okay, I'm not getting this question. I'll move to the next question. I'm not getting the logic for this one. Shall I bookmark it or something? Anyway, it's easy level only. Maybe some because of some reason I'm not getting the logic for it. Let's see the next question. Triangle judgment. Maybe like in next question somewhere if I see a logic which is similar to this one might be helpful. I mean need only let me why is it. So like what it is saying their primary requirement is know that their with their primary for employees who belong to one department report their only department. So let's say there is a department, there is an employee as 3, right? It have a department 3 also, but the flag is N. And the question is asking us to display the department ID. So case when primary flag is Y, use that department. But use it like once. I don't want to repeat it again. Is how trying to like case when the count of department IDs more than the then primary flag should be selected as then department should be selected as where primary flag is Y like that. So like when primary flag or like let's say count star, count case when count star is greater than 1, which is like more than a department, then give the department ID like exist, right? There is exist. Shall I just rank it? Case, let me once try rank. I'm using rank. What if it's a simple rank function? No one. Dense rank or primary flag by and count star. Yes, it have count star is 1. But then how I will display this primary flag like as y? I just need the y one. I need to drop everything which is like n for that specific employee ID. Then shall I use a case when here? I'm not totally not getting this question by employee ID and if I just order it like considering a primary flag as descending, so it will give me a rank, right? Like as rank. Now if I display this, uh, I'll just get like 1 or partition by. Okay, and I need to see the primary flag as well. So let's say I need the primary flag as well for the reference purpose, like here. Am I still getting it wrong, Ankit? So like, I think then I can just simply select rank equal to 1. It looks like more of a hard coding thing rather than actual logic. But like, if it works, let's see. I feel like it should work. I feel like we are just ranking which is like and assuming that there is y and n. So we are rank equal to 1. And since I'm using dense rank, so it will be fine. Okay, so I just need to select employee ID and then And it will also not give me a duplicate already. Let me try submitting it. Twenty-one more minutes. Okay, accepted. Let's see other solution. I'm now very curious too. With CT, oh, someone is also doing the same thing. And what else? Department. So was it just ranking is what being used? Either department is Y or like select distinct on. Okay, department. Order by how this is possible that it's just distinct. This is silly and sounds so silly. It is working. Mm, like why I don't know. Primary flag descending and just get the distinct records on employee ID. What is this distinct? Is it the same thing? Ching. Double expression must appear in the select list. Is it? Few minutes back it wasn't giving me this error. What is distinct on in PostgreSQL? It's like the same thing. To buy must appear in the select list. Which is weird. If we just do the so distinct on is something. PostgreSQL. Select distinct on distinct list. On a distinct list. Okay. It's more sort of a limit and then offset is, but with the distinct. That's what I'm feeling. Looks like the records are filtered based on the like first row basis and based on the order by condition. Okay, it looks like distinct with the limit and then a offset. Um, if to be honest, okay, but something new I learned, which is distinct on. And then what others are doing? Okay, same thing. But then why they are doing the count? Getting the count either equal to one or getting the flag. Most of people have used the same solution. Okay, someone else also using the distinct on. Now I need to learn about it more. This is what I was also trying to think of, that kettle employee ID. Having count, yeah, having count should be. So like there are two things I should. This solution came to my mind, but I doubted this solution. I shouldn't have. It was pretty, but yeah, this distinct on is like very very good. I didn't saw your message, just got okay. That's a new approach. GPT can, yeah, GPT definitely. I am now feeling this. These question I should one more. I'm not gonna solve like on the stream, but I'm thinking to post a video where actually I should take a note of it. A video where like GPT gives a more memory optimized, like the less memory usage, as well as like five alternative ways of solving this specific question, and hoping it doesn't take the solution from the submissions. Uh, If it's just taking submission solution, uh, definitely it's like not worth of doing it in GPT again. So yeah, actually these are like new approaches because that's what happened. Like GPT just repeats things what you like share it to. So if I share this lead code link, definitely it's gonna come back and give me the same solution, which is a submission already. How much time left already? Yeah, there are like other LLM models as well. But I'm thinking GPT is better. I mean, like, again, it's a very, very specific opinion. Uh, I saw a lot of people are like day by day posting about new models, new LLM models, like comparing it again and again. What's the answer? You can compare well. Yeah, sure. I will definitely compare. You guys can suggest like which all models you feel you use and like feels is the best. Okay, so I think already how much time? 11 minutes left, so I think a quick, easy level question I can solve. And this was also easy level, but I think the next one is for medium. Okay, yeah, triangle one I was trying to solve. Let me uh, do with the triangle one first. Um, okay, the timer is already started for this one. In SQL, XYZ is the primary key for this table. Each row of the table contains the length of three line segment. If that is the question, we can start solving maths problem here as well. Okay. Report for every three line segment where they can form a return the result table in any order. Report for every three line segments whether they can form a triangle. So for this triangle there was a formula I remember back while I was solving question in other platform that we need to test in terms of like the length of two should be greater than the length of third one. So like something like this or it's equal to maybe something like divided. I don't remember the formula, but there should be a formula. Check whether it's a triangle or not. It's the check the three lengths are triangle. So there is a formula calculation. Yeah, like we need to check like the a plus b should be greater than b, and like similarly like all three should be greater. That was the formula we could have tried. So like 7, 5, and then either of it out of 3 points, either of it should be this way. So for this thing, I can use three case when statements like, and it all should give yes. If not, then it is not a triangle. Is how I'll say. Should be a true value. Okay. Okay, I guess yeah, that's the formula. So you can quickly check it. Guys, give me a 2 minute of break. 2 minutes. I'll be back. Sorry, just back. Okay, using that formula, maybe like I should check each row. So checking each row. In SQL, the primary key of the column for this is ABC. But then how I will find out that it's a oh, okay, it's a separate column. I thought it's column name. Okay, what I can do is uh, put the formula for each row from the table name is triangle, and what I can do I'll I'll put a case when if all of the conditions are true, then it should work. Case when like x plus y greater than either of condition actually, not all of it, or 50. So one side passes. Since this is invalid, you can stop right there. Check. I my bad. I didn't check if all conditions should satisfy or this one condition should satisfy. Determining the satisfaction we can make is all you have to do is use the triangle inequality theorem that the sum of two sides of length of triangle is greater than the third side. If this is true, for all three condition combinations of added side, then you will have a triangle. Okay, so all three should be and, so I'll just use and. So case 1 and case 2 and a case 3, else not a triangle. Like what flag we need to put as a no. So no and as triangle. Okay, so I have used x and y. Now I'll just use x. Why you see? I have this. Let's see, greater than y, and like y plus c should be greater than. I hope this is the quickest and the easiest way of solving these. It shouldn't be equal to, it should be greater than. Case when these satisfied, then say yes. What's the issue? C. Oops. I don't know. Like maybe it's like y is equal to uh, mx plus c is what I'm thinking of all the time. That linear regression one. It's z. My bad. I'm just continuously remembering this linear regression thing. मुझे तो पता चला है आधे. Check what's in. Okay, no, only few models are different, but the rest are just using API in BTS Taiwan. Okay. Mm, and all of it, and all of it. Okay, what's wrong? Oh, it should display X, Y, Z as well. I suggest and condition for all of it is fine. I think that's all for this question then. What happened? Since when it started to be a case sensitive? Oh, maybe the values when it compares is the case sensitive, but I don't think so. That should be the case. Let me try using triangle as like T caps and check. It's PostgreSQL only. Yeah, what's wrong? Okay, it's already converting everything else. Just only the values are what Only the values are what it's just comparing one by one. Return the result in any order. The result format is in the following example. Okay, I'll just submit this question, and I think that is the last question for this um, today's stream. Oh yeah, only 1 minute left already. It was fun, but the part where I need to check on GPT definitely is a must try. I am now very curious to do it. Okay, let's see if someone has found a different solution to it. Case 20. Okay, triangle nest. The same thing, just alias names and all. Yes, else. Okay, again and and condition and condition. Let's check somewhere here. The what variant. Okay, so like someone is using multiple cases. Select star case. Same thing. I'm looking for something different. There should be someone who must have done it in a different way. How? Maybe GPT will do that for us. Okay, since it is easy and straightforward, maybe that's how all of will have used the same thing. Group by, okay, maybe, but I don't think so. Not I mean required anything. Since like XYZ already are unique. So okay, that's all for the today's stream. I wanted to stretch a bit, but then I have a bit of task. Just man, but I just wanted to show up today, so I thought I'll first show up, solve some questions because market is getting too bad. Everywhere, all I'm hearing is it's like too much of competition, and I don't want to. Bros keep tracks. Fastest question solved till date. Yeah, this is the fastest question solved, but I knew that there is a logic for triangle, so that's why. No, I wanted to stretch definitely, but I have like really important work. But since like I wanted to show up and want to solve some questions, I thought, okay, that's a fear marking for sure. I don't know what it means, but yeah, there is a fear definitely. There is a fear like few people are have already put that effort. Maybe it's my time to put that. Okay, guys, too much of chit chatting. See you guys tomorrow. So total questions all 30. Let me check one thing. How many more medium level questions are there? Okay, looks like most of it are now medium level. Hoping that I am aware of those logics. Okay, see you guys tomorrow then. Bye bye. Hopefully, I'll be there. Yeah, I started with 20th, 28th, but technically, I was like solving some pending question for medium level. Um, yeah, two questions. No, wait. Did I just solve two questions? No, definitely not two. Let me check. Not two, three. What achievement? Achievement unlocked. Yeah, got stuck with two questions very badly. Okay, okay, guys. Bye bye. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.